Floki stood at the bow of his ship. He had 3 ravens with him. He released the first raven. It flew inland to the Faroe Islands where he was docked. He released the second raven. It returned to the boat. Then he released the third raven. This one took off over the open ocean, and Floki followed it. It led him all the way to Iceland, one of the last places on Earth that humans had not settled. Floki survived a harsh winter, and soon more Vikings settled in Iceland. But living on an island in the middle of the ocean was not easy. The Black Death swept through the island twice. Each time it killed half the population, then pirates attacked. After that, a volcano erupted and killed all the livestock on the island, and a quarter of the population starved. But the people of Iceland survived and created one of the safest countries in the world. And now people travel to Iceland from all over the world to see the Northern Lights, swim in the Blue Lagoon, or see amazing waterfalls. And going from an uninhabited island to a world-class destination makes Iceland a poster-worthy place.
While its neighbor Iceland has very little ice, it's all the fault of the Norse Vikings. They were the first. Greenland covered in ice, while its neighbor Iceland has very little ice. It's all the fault of the Norse Vikings. They were the first to land on these islands when it was full of snow and icebergs. That's why the first names for the island were Snow and Iceland. The Vikings reached Greenland about a century later. At that time, the planet was experiencing something like today's global warming. So the southwestern coast of Greenland was not snowy at all, but rather a green area suitable for living. This is what Greenland might look like without ice, with large lakes in the middle. Interestingly, the Vikings eventually made it to modern-day Canada and in a way discovered America before Columbus. The first thing large lakes in the middle. Interestingly, the Vikings eventually made it to modern-day Canada and in a way discovered America before Columbus. The first thing they saw there was grapes growing on vines, so they named that land Vinland. However, history remembers it by another name, Canada, which means village in the language of the local indigenous.
It's very cold today in Iceland. Jai Shri Ram.